Welcome to February, home of Valentine's Day, the occasional leap year, but many of us know it as Black History Month. This February, armed with a camera and a little courage, I decided to do something a little out of the box. Sign my petition? Excuse me, sir. I'd like to sign my petition.
I don't think I could sign that. I feel it is empowering through Black History Month because that is the only time that we get to speak.
In Black History Month. He's trying to be provocative.
I don't care if nobody says it's tired, it's boring, it should move on, it should always be acknowledged.
Well, there's no part of American history that's not affected by this interaction of white and black.
Power to the people.
If I were a person who didn't like Black history, I'd agree with you.
Here we are, another year, where we're just going to try to cram everything into 1 month, and that's so inadequate.
If you're coming from a predominantly white institution or you're just coming from a regular public school, you don't learn anything about it until that month, and then they'll just stop talking about it.
I am not an advocate of Black History Month. Week, month, 6 months, or year.
To have Black History Month is sort of exceptionalizing African Americans, almost treating them with a certain amount of condescension.
They are selling something. I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah, you know what? You know we are in business to make money.
I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
If we just gradually put it into every class, now it's not African American history, it's just history.
Here's what's up for this week's workshops. Wednesday, February 13th. We bring back Hustle for History with the Grahams. Jeremy Jackson and the Get Fit Nation has a fitness boot camp just for you. Come and join us to view the film More Than a Month, One Man's Journey to End Black History Month. And last, we have special guest poet Sekou for our spoken word rap session.
African American men and women came to the U.S. as slaves starting in 1619. Through suppression, we rose above. According to the U.S. Census Bureau in 2010, 12.3% of Americans are black. Through segregation, we rose above. For over 300 years, African Americans have made major contributions to U.S. history. Through discrimination, we rose above. Through adversity, we rose above. And still we rise. Many modern conveniences and necessities are directly related to or derivative of the inventions of black inventors. The cell phone, the refrigerator, the dustpan, comb, mop, brush, clothes dryer, lawnmower, traffic signals, the pen, and the pencil sharpener. But what about present day? African Americans are still making contributions in science, medicine, mathematics, and physics. Dr. Patricia E. Bath holds 4 patents in the United States. In 1981, she invented the laser phaco probe, a medical device that uses lasers to remove cataracts. This invention makes Dr. Bath the first African-American female doctor to receive a patent for a medical purpose. The device, which quickly and nearly painlessly dissolves the cataract with a laser, has successfully restored vision to people who have been unable to see for decades. African Americans shaped the law even before the end of slavery. Dred Scott and Frederick Douglass pushed for racial equality with limited success before emancipation. Without the civil rights movement of the 1960s and leaders such as Thurgood Marshall and Martin Luther King Jr., the United States would still be segregated on the basis of race, and Barack Obama could not have been elected president in 2008. African American athletes have challenged racism by excelling in a wide variety of sports. Ernie Davis, Heisman Trophy winner, Arthur Ashe, singles title winner at Wimbledon, Jack Johnson, heavyweight boxing champion, and Jackie Robinson, professional baseball player, pioneered black participation in traditionally white-dominated sports. Regarded as one of the greatest tennis players of all time, Serena Williams has won 4 Olympic gold medals, 1 in women's singles and 3 in women's doubles, alongside her sister, Venus Williams. African American jazz and blues musicians shaped and developed American music in fundamental ways. The styling of Louis Armstrong, Billie Holiday, and Ray Charles paved the way for further musical development in country and rock music. Modern American hip-hop and R&B are driven by African American artists like Jay-Z. Jay-Z is an American rapper, record producer, and entrepreneur. He is one of the most financially successful hip-hop artists and entrepreneurs in America. In 2012, Forbes estimated Carter's net worth at nearly $500 million. The literature and painting of Harlem Renaissance in the late 1800s and early 1900s brought African American art to mainstream culture. These artists challenged the eroticized notions of black people and helped to politically mobilize the growing black middle class. Modern artists such as Taraji P. Henson, Kevin Hart, and Steve Harvey continue this tradition.
Have you heard about ACE? ACE is the African Americans for Cultural Excellence. Join ACE today. For more information, contact Ms. Graham or Ms. McMillan, or join us on Twitter at SGHS AACE for updates and information. Good morning, Colonels. Mark your calendars for the Black History Month programs. Every Wednesday, we have our Workshop Wednesdays. This upcoming Friday, February 15th, we have the HBCU College Fair from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mark your calendars for February 22nd for the Black History Rocks concert. We have 2 shows, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Be sure to invite your parents to come on out. I hope everyone is reading the book Monster in preparation for our 2013 National African American Read-In on February 28th at 2:30. Look forward to seeing you all at the events.
Now before we leave, let's get our Black History Month trivia on. First, here's the rules. 1. I'll present the trivia question of the week. 2. Discuss the question with your class and decide on an answer. 3. Then ask your teacher to email Ms. McMillan with the answer. 4. The first class with the correct answer will receive a breakfast this morning from the Prize Patrol. Okay, here's your trivia question of the week. Black History Trivia Question of the Week. Born in 1929 in Detroit, Michigan, he is the founder of the most successful black-owned music company in the history of the United States. This music company recorded some of the most successful songs and groups in R&B and beyond, like Smokey Robinson, The Supremes, Michael Jackson, and Stevie Wonder. What is the name of this music company and who is the founder? Remember, email your answers to Ms. McMillan.